ever met somebody work harder than me? If you go against me, then you go against the creed. Nemo gang on the rise, and we'll take it by the night. If we don't make it, then we will take it. If it ain't real, well, then we will fake it. Open up your mouth and then we will break it. If you speak out of line, work in the dark to shut the light. All your boys ain't those kind of big blows. For the twisted rules that you follow. But eventually everything comes to an end.
What it do, y'all? You already know exactly what time it is. Back here to Surf Smoke Game on the ground from the Hungry House. I just got the pound and are ready for the next round, man. With that being said, as you guys are coming up in here, man, make sure y'all tap that like button, get them notifications going and out there into the people's mailboxes so we can get as many people up in here as we possibly can, man. We got a lot of stuff. We got some interesting things we're going to talk about. Like Mr. The Rock. I ain't even going to say Mr. Breakfast. I don't know who this person be no more. But with that being said, once we hit 600 likes, man, bro, see, this is what's wrong with people, bro. It's dudes especially, bro. Is that y'all dudes be comparing dudes to other dudes when nobody even asked, bro. Like, nobody asked. Y'all be sitting around gossiping like females, and y'all wonder why females run away from y'all because the last two females were attracted to men, not females. Get out of here. And don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you up out of here too. Y'all asking a bunch of irrelevant questions to today's episode, man. I really don't care. If you ask me something that I don't like, guess what? I'm gonna get you up on out of here. You know, see, that's what a lot of people. That's a lot of people's problems these days. Is that y'all want to sit around and y'all want to watch people and talk to people that you don't like, so you can have something to complain about. When all you have to do is remove that person from your life. A lot of people be on social media talking about, yeah, man, I'm watching this dude. I don't like him, but he's saying this, that, and the third. Like, do you not realize how goofy you sound, bro? You letting Keisha out over a whole nother man that you don't even like, bro. What's wrong with you? Uh, just block him. Get him out of your face. Get him out of your face. Uh, yeah, you thought that was funny, huh? Yeah, you thought that was funny. You slick, huh? You thought you was slick. You ain't slick, but you thought you was slick. But y'all just be sitting here watching people that you don't even like just to have something to complain about, and it just blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind. But with that being said, we finna get on with this last episode, this last topic, man. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He is currently been named as a defendant in a $3 billion lawsuit of conspiring to forcefully take somebody against their will. Now we all already know what it's called, but TikTok has a lot of words that trigger certain things in the algorithm, and we're not trying to do that. But him, and they said I think it was Michael Jordan and a few other people have been named in a $3 billion lawsuit in conspiring to forcefully take somebody against their will. Now, whether or not this is true, I'm not sure. I just read the article today. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's true, because we all know that the opposite gender be lying a lot of the times, and it was somebody of the opposite biology. And we know they be lying on dudes a lot, especially when something happens in the past and now they can't get anything out of it, and so they just want something, so they turn around and start lying on dudes' names. I'm not going to sit here and automatically defend the opposite biology, and I'm not going to sit here and automatically defend The Rock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell y'all what I've read, and then I'm going to give y'all my opinion, my position on it. And then you guys can go do your own research. You guys can go look it up for yourselves. You look it up on Google, Dwayne Johnson, blank, blank, you already know the words, investigation. And I promise you, like 10, 15 different news articles are going to pop up. I'm going to show y'all right now. Let me actually pull this up real quick. As soon as it loads. That would be nice. Yeah, see, look. Let me see here. Go to Google. Dwayne Johnson investigation. Watch, y'all watch. I don't care what you got going on, bro. Like, why you coming up in here and asking these goofy questions, bro? You can't make this stuff up, bro. But yeah, man. Apparently, this was posted about a week ago. All the first article looks like it was posted about a week ago. But yeah, right off the bat, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 articles right off the bat. Now I'm finna read one of these articles. I like your cut. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Actor Dwayne Johnson is being sued in a massive $3 billion lawsuit, and the case just made progress in the courts. Dwayne Johnson, one of the most popular names in Hollywood, recently announced his return to the Walt Disney Company with the new live-action remake Moana. Based on the animated classic of the same name, Johnson is set to return as Maui in this next chapter for Disney's live-action adaptation efforts. The announcement came earlier this year and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to skip forward. Skip. 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 Tranisha Biggers, also known as Raka Khan, is a former TNA and WWE star that is seeking $3 billion in a lawsuit that names multiple wrestlers, including The Rock, sports stars, businesses, and even the FBI. Her complaint, most of which is made up of those being sued, alleges that those named worked together in a conspiracy to forcefully take her and her children. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Some others named in the lawsuit are the state of Texas, the El Paso Child Protective Services, the Las Cruces, New Mexico Police Department, the New York Police Department, the National Center for, we're going to say the NCMEC. The NCMEC, I don't know if I can say that full name on here without triggering a few things, but New York ACS, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Shirley Police Department, Sigma Phi Epsilon, that's a weird name, Suffolk County, New York, Bank of America, Home Depot, and even the FBI. Yeah, I'm gonna get you up out of here, fool. yeah, bye-bye. Get you up out of here, bye-bye. While the $3 billion lawsuit involving Dwayne Johnson sat stale for months, court records show that Biggers paid the court fees in full, allowing the case to move forward at the time of publication. None of the defendants listed in the complaint have been served. Tranisha Biggers is currently on the El Paso Police Department's wanted list. Ooh, and back in 2019 was placed on El Paso's most wanted fugitive list for child custody charges. Dang, that's crazy, bro. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out right now in this season. Now, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and automatically defend one side or the other, because we haven't got the full story. If all these people really are, yeah, I'm going to get you up on out of here, bro. If all these people really are involved in this, and they really doing these things that they talking about, that is insane. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that it ain't possible for it to be real. But we all know the tendency for certain species of human to lie about things that aren't true because they didn't get their way when it came to something. Now, I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but there's a good amount of them that do that. And it's crazy, dude. But all these different names, all these big names, these big Bank of America, bro, the FBI, bro, the New York Police Department, the El Paso something something, I can't remember. These are some very huge big names that are coming out within this lawsuit that's being filed. Now, if it's real, then that is insane. If it's real, I wonder whose idea it was. I wonder who even decided to come up with it, who thought it was okay, and who convinced everybody else that it was okay to do. Um, because you can't just sit there and forcefully take somebody away like that. It don't work like that. Um, and even then, you got all these big names involved. Who are these big names ran by? Well, obviously we know, right? We know who they're ran by. The world leaders. Who are the world leaders? Well, if you don't know, then go do your own research. And I'm not talking about on the phone, on the internet. I'm talking about go read some books, some real history books, and you're gonna understand who the world leaders are. But if it's real, they gon' they probably gonna get off scot free. If they are aligned with the world leaders, they are going to get off scot free. I bet you. Or they might do a little time, get a slap on the wrist, and then get out, like a lot of people do. Now, if it's not real, it ain't gonna be surprising because we already know how people be lying through their teeth, just all in the name of getting something because they didn't get what they wanted to get out of that person. I mean, we've seen SD do that to DT. If you know the initials, you know. If you don't know, then oh well, too bad. Uh, and we've seen SD do that to DT. We've seen other people doing that to DT. We've seen people make up lies about DT just to get him out of his position of leadership. Um, so we know people have a tendency to lie. But what we need to do is not pick sides right now, but keep your eyes open and keep an open mind and understand that it could be either way. It could be true or it could be false. You pay attention, but you don't get wrapped up in it. Because the minute that you get wrapped up in it, you start getting your emotions involved. And when you get your emotions involved, you tend to pick sides. And most of the time when that happens, you probably end up going to pick the wrong side. So just sit back and watch. Watch. But don't get emotionally involved. Just watch. And when you see the truth come out, then you can form your own opinion and figure out, okay, this is real and this is not real. This ain't real, and that is real. She lied and they're not guilty, or she told the truth and they are guilty. You know, all you can do is sit back and pay attention and watch, but don't get emotionally involved because when you get emotionally involved, everything tends to go south. So with that being said, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I will be back, or not be back, but I will see you all tomorrow. I'm tripping over my words, man. Deuces.